Really honored to join you guys today. You know, your story is truly unique. You met about 4 years ago at Albertsons, where you worked, right?
Yeah.
Natalie would say that she was attracted to you, Brandon, from the very start. But you were both in relationships at the time. So you became friends first. You didn't really hang out outside of work for the better part of, I guess, a year or so, the first year you knew each other. Your friendship grew, and then one day, you both found yourselves on the market. And so you decided it was time to take your relationship to the next level. You started texting. Ooh. Slow down. Brandon would say about this specific time in your relationship, and I quote, "We didn't have a first date because I wasn't interested in a serious relationship."
Aww.
Well, Brandon, how's that working out for you? So rather than asking you out, he simply invited you over to his house one night for a barbecue with all of his bowling buddies, right? So you two were finally able to hang out outside of work. Well, something big happened that night. It would be the night that Natalie would use as your anniversary date. After all, it would also be the night of your very first kiss. Well, you've been inseparable ever since. You've shared with me in private why you're so crazy about each other. So let's make it public, shall we? Brandon, Natalie adores you. You are truly her best friend. She uses the following words to describe you: funny, handsome, thoughtful, kind, and patient. She told me that you're always trying to do your very best to make her happy. She said that you fight for her and simply refuse to give up on her. You're always there for her and you simply make her feel loved. Natalie did want me to tell you that although she loves you dearly, you are not the only man in her life. There is not one, but two other men that she's fallen for. And they're actually both here today. Your two sons, Jacob and Jordan. It's important to her not only that you know that, but obviously that they know that as well. In fact, when I asked her what was the biggest thing that she's looking forward to in marrying you, she said, becoming a family with you and your boys. Natalie, Brandon's got the hots for you. Here's how Brandon describes you. She's a beautiful woman, inside and out, and she has the kindest heart of anyone I've ever known. She always puts others before herself every single day of her life. She's a very, very smart lady and a hard worker. Natalie is honest, trustworthy, and very loyal to her family, her friends, her work, and to me. When she's smiling and laughing, she melts my heart. He concluded by saying that he's looking forward to the Shay and Son families becoming one big family. Well, we came here for a very specific purpose. So Brandon, can you believe that the woman that you met 4 years ago-ish at Albertsons is standing next to you today? So every experience that you've had with Natalie, from the music concerts and movies, San Francisco, Dave & Buster's, Disneyland, and Yankee Candle, it's all led us to this place. So I ask you, are you ready to take this woman as your wife, to comfort her and to honor her above all else? And if so, please say I do.
I do.
Natalie, well, this is the day that every little girl dreams about for her entire life, right?
Yes, it is.
It's finally here. So I want you to think back to the very first time that you said to yourself, I wonder if Brandon could be the one.
Yes.
Well, I guess it's my joy and honor to let you know in front of all your friends and family that he is the one. So I'm going to ask you now, are you ready to take this man as your husband, to respect him and to treasure him above all else? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
Well, friends and family, these guys care about you all so very much. They've invited you here to share in this special day. So I'm going to ask you, do you give your blessing to this marriage and promise to surround them with love and support and speak words of wisdom into their lives? And if so, please, a hearty, we do.
We do.
Awesome. For the vows, I'd like you guys to face each other, join hands. Natalie, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. I give myself to you, Brandon.
I give myself to you, Brandon,
To be your loving and faithful wife.
to be your loving and faithful wife,
To be your best friend.
to be your best friend,
To love, honor, and cherish you.
to love, honor, and cherish you,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
In joy and in sorrow.
in joy and sorrow,
For the rest of our days.
for the rest of our days.
Brandon, repeat after me. I give myself to you, Natalie.
I give myself to you, Natalie,
To be your loving and faithful husband.
to be your loving, faithful husband,
To be your best friend.
to be your best friend,
To love, honor, and cherish you.
to love and honor and cherish you
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and health,
In joy and in sorrow.
joy and sorrow,
For the rest of our days.
for the rest of our days.
Well, Natalie and Brandon, today you're making a lifelong commitment to share the rest of your lives with each other. Well, in addition to your lives, there are two other lives, as I mentioned before, that are also involved here. Jacob and Jordan, this is your day too. Natalie loves you both very much and insisted that you be included in this part of the ceremony. The union of your new family will be symbolized through the pouring of 4 individual containers of sand. Each container represents all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. The separate containers of sand represent your lives up to this moment, individual and unique. As you now combine your sand together, your lives also join together. The life each of you has experienced until now, individually, will be united as one strong family unit. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your family be inseparable. Thanks. Can I have Natalie's ring, please? Okay, Brandon, we're going to do the rings now. This is for you. Wow. Hey. So, obviously, it's very beautiful. A lot of diamonds in there. You know, the interesting thing about diamonds You know, diamonds are formed over tremendous amounts of time and under tremendous amounts of pressure. Just like marriage, right? So what I can tell you is that as you guys continue down this path, you're going to run into some obstacles because they always do. Just press on together, and you're going to end up with something that is beautiful, priceless, and long-lasting, just like this. I'm going to ask you to take that ring, place it on her finger, and let that be the seal of your love and affection for her. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
This ring
as a symbol of my love. I ask you to wear it always.
I ask you to wear it always.
I pledge my love and devotion to you.
I pledge my love and devotion to you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Almost done.
I mean,
I'm going to ask you, Natalie, to place that ring on Brandon's finger. Let it be the seal of your love and your loyalty and affection for him. And repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it always.
I ask you to always wear it.
I pledge my love and devotion to you.
I pledge my love and devotion to you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
And now, the power is vested in me. I can pronounce you husband and wife, and you can kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I can now introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Brandon and Natalie Shay.